Do you have a friend who is a worry-wart? Like someone who's always worried about what could happen and just unable to see what is good in their life? Well, I'm going to share with you one easy trick or easy habit that you could help them to develop, and they are going to turn from a negative person or someone who considers themselves as a realist and turn them into someone very positive. Hi everybody, it's Limpenetti here. I'm the director of a company called Outsourcing Angel, and I'm here to help you achieve time and financial freedom. So once upon a time, I was a single mom, broke, everything wasn't going well, and now everything's going well. And so I really just want to use my life experience to share it with you guys so that you could, have a great life. And so in this video, I want to share the one habit that I developed about 10 years ago that really helped me shape my life to the way it is. And this thing is called gratitude. How to actually develop gratitude habit for yourself or for someone that you love so that they can actually turn their life around from nothing working out to everything working out. First of all, I want to say thank you to my fans out there. Anyone who's been following me, watching my videos, I'm really appreciative of your time, and I really hope that you're learning a lot from me. And if there's ever any questions or topics that you want me to cover, please do let me know. But if you're new to this channel and you're not familiar with my channel, then check out some other videos on my site, on my YouTube. And if you like them, please don't forget to subscribe and press the bell button so that you get notification for when I put up my videos. Okay, so let's talk about this gratitude habit, which will turn anyone from being negative and being a realist into someone positive and uplifting. Now, I want to take you back to almost like 10 years ago when I just went to my deepest, darkest moment. Although my life was just so dramatic and miserable from childhood up until in my teens and even up into my 20s, I just didn't really look into myself and how to fix myself. I was always just jumping from one problem to another problem, and then when one problem finished, I just move on. I didn't really analyze anything. And so at that time, I really just finally said, what is going on with my life? It's just so many negative things, and I realized that I was always a blamer. So for everything that goes wrong, I would blame, why did they do this to me for? Why is my mum like that? Why is my boyfriend like that? Why blah blah blah? And I was the one attracting a lot of negativity in my life because I was negative. Although I was a smiley girl, I found out looking back, well, at that time, was that I was always playing the victim. I was always blaming that if it wasn't for someone else, it would have been, I would have been all right. And so I was just consumed in problems and drama. And so how I changed my life, and the first step that I really did based on a lot of recommendation from people like Oprah, Jim Carrey, and all those successful people, is doing gratitude. So this is when you write what you're grateful for. And so I started doing that, and I remember going, what the hell am I going to be grateful for? Everything's going wrong. But I trusted in the process and them, and so I started listing what I was grateful for. And so I just every day wrote what I was grateful for, and I just became more positive. I started to attract more opportunities, and now it's a habit that I've just kept through the 10 years. Okay, I'm sure there's another video that I've made about gratitude, but this video isn't about that you need gratitude. This video is actually going to give you a practical step on how you're going to execute it if you're new to gratitude, or you may have been doing it but you want someone else, like someone in your life, to also participate in this. And so I want to share with you this method here. Okay, so this is a container, so you don't need to go out there buying another jar. Just get a container and a bunch of sticky notes, right? And yeah, that's the equipment that you're going to need. Now, let me explain why you need this, okay? So my husband, he has never done gratitude. Although his life has been very smooth sailing and all that, he just tends to be more of a worry person. So if something goes wrong, he's like, oh my God, da da da. He's just whinging about the actual problem because he's just never been taught to think positively. Not that he's a negative person all the time. It's just when things go wrong, he's more of a worried person. And a lot of times he considers himself as being a realist. He's like, but I'm being realistic. But he doesn't realize being realistic is just his way of focusing on the negative and not focusing on what's good. And so I was just sick of trying to always motivate him and go, oh, it's okay, look at this, look at that, look at the positive in this. And so I decided to make a difference this year and said, you need to build a new habit of gratitude, because until you can change yourself, I'm always going to be trying to help you all the time. Whenever you're feeling down, you don't have the tool or the resource within yourself to shift your mindset. So I decided to help him. And so what we've been doing for the last 3 or 4 weeks has been every single morning when we have a coffee together, we together wrote 3 things we're grateful for together, right? So this is, if you really want to help someone, you want to be with them, participate in this. And so although I write my gratitude every day in my own journal, and I also write it with my company, I'm taking this as a separate thing, working with him through it so that he feels like he's got a friend in it. And so I get him to write just 3 simple things that he's grateful for and then put it into the jar. And so we're going to start to see this jar filling up and knowing that we've been setting this beautiful vibe into the universe of how much we're grateful for in life. Now, when he started with this, he found it like a chore. He couldn't understand this. Like, why am I writing this? You know, and I'm like, just trust me with this. You'll start to shift your mindset to positive things every day, that you're going to be able to have that muscle that whenever something goes wrong, you're able to, you know, shift your mindset into what's working rather than what's not working. And so the first few weeks he was really resistant. It was like, oh, I don't know what to write about. Oh, I'm going to write about the same thing. And what happened is that a lot of us, we focus on the big things, like only big things that happen for us will we actually be grateful for. So I'm talking about, like, we're waiting for the next time that we have a birthday party, or that we've graduated, or that someone gave us the gift or something that we can actually say, oh, that's a great thing, that's a beautiful thing. But we forget that there's so many beautiful things that we take for granted. I'm talking about electricity. I'm talking about we have clean water. I'm talking about the fact that we have a nice house to live in, or that our kids are healthy, that we're healthy and we're not sick. And so a lot of us, even sometimes I'm guilty of this, is that, you know, I get caught up in the problem and I'm a bit worried, but thank God for this gratitude habit that I'm able to go, you know, I can always find something worse that could have happened to me, and yet, you know, I'm so lucky that even that this is happening. And so at the beginning, he really struggled into thinking, what can he be grateful for? And I said to him, that is the problem. The problem that you can't think of what to be grateful for is the fact that it's showing that you have been taking a lot of things for granted. Are you grateful for me? Are you grateful for your kids? Are you grateful that your kids is healthy? And he's like, yeah. And after he wrote those things, for the next couple of days later, he starts to go, I don't know what else to write about, because he's thinking still, you know, around the people that he loved kind of thing. So it's still a bit of a big thing. And so I'm like, what small things can you be grateful for? So he started to write internet, electricity, the clothes that I have, you know. And so he realized that it's actually really easy. Like, writing 3 things is actually easy. To think of 3 things that's working for you is not that hard. And so I saw progress of him really enjoying the process, taking it as a morning ritual where he's doing this, and he's actually turned into a positive person. I just found him so much more motivated, more positive, and he just now has his own way of changing his own mindset, rather than, you know, worrying and then making me have to get him out of that worry mindset, right? And so I want to encourage you, if you're new to this, do this for yourself. If you want someone else to also, you know, improve themselves from negative to positive, do it with them. And let me know what you think about this gratitude practice. Let me know how it works for you. And if you have already implemented something like this and you have another awesome idea, please share in the comments below so someone else can enjoy it. And thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you really enjoyed it. And please don't forget to subscribe and press the bell button so that you get notification for when my video is up. Thank you, guys.